Hey everyone, welcome to another cool tool video. And look, it's my friend Krista again. I'm making her record all of these videos in one day so we can send them out to you guys, just deliver them on separate days. But this time, she's going to talk about a cool tool that she uses called Milkshake. And Milkshake is something that I think a lot of people are not familiar with. So I'm excited for them to hear about it because it's another option for a link in bio kind of thing. So tell us, what is Milkshake? Then you can show us what it looks like on your phone and like how it works in general.
Milkshake is a link tree on steroids.
Okay.
It really is. So, and that's not to take away from Linktree at all. I think that once you get a little more engaged and a little more growth in your business, Milkshake tells more of a story, and there's just more guts to it. I started out with Linktree. I loved it. I do know Linktree has come a long way. I do know that. I think I fell in love with Milkshake because I could tell my story if I wanted to. I could change my pictures if I wanted to. I could change the fonts and the colors and all the things. So I haven't touched Linktree, just for the record. If it's changed, I haven't touched it for a while now.
Okay.
But I would love to show you Milkshake because when people see it, they're like, oh my gosh, it's almost like you could almost make a book about your business if you wanted to. So.
All right, let's see it. So while you're setting that up, how much does Milkshake cost?
Somehow I knew you were going to ask me.
I'm always going to ask that.
I know. And
I will go look while we're doing this. How about that?
It's not a lot. It's literally like, I want to say $4 or $5. I'm Melanie, I'm terrible at this. Okay.
I'll look it up. While you're showing them, I'll look it up. Will you show us what the icon looks like?
Yeah. Yes, I will.
I think it was just a circle with the word Milkshake, wasn't it?
Let me go back. Milkshake is up at the top, and it is the middle link, and it says milk in orange, and shake is upside down.
Yes, there you
go. And it's got a peach background, and that has recently changed, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
It's recently changed. Okay. So Milkshake, why do they call it Milkshake? I have no idea, honestly. But just to give a quick overview. So this is me looking at it from, let's say, my back office. Okay. Meaning this is where I go to fix things or change things or rearrange things or add things. So I want all of my links. I'm going to show you what it looks like from a link perspective here in a second.
Okay.
So there's all my links. This is like my bio right here. And then this is about Pink Zebra. So, I could add more pages if I wanted to. I could add pictures of products if I wanted to. I could add anything. If I click the three dots, it gives you, again, all types of things that you can click. Let's pretend I wanted to change one of my links. All right, so like Linktree, this right here is just like Linktree. Mm-hmm. And you can add in, name them, put your link in, and you can rearrange them any way you want. So this first page for me, if somebody clicks each one of these links, it takes them right to that page in my website, right? If I want to change it, I just hit edit and I put it there, right? Mm-hmm. And then I can hit preview, and then I hit see how the headings are. And you can change the fonts, you can change the colors. You can put as many or as less headings in it that you want. I'm publishing it, and that makes it, live.
Active. Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to edit this is just kind of about me, and I put the links, my basic links of how to get to me and my Venmo and Cash App and all that. in there. So it's all about what you want. What story do you want to tell? What do you want them to see first? What information do you want them to know? I've seen these look all the way, all different kinds of ways. So I go in here and up to, oh, shoot. So I didn't want to do that. Okay. So I didn't hit publish, so it didn't save it. Thank God. Right? Woo! Why do I like this? Let's see. Let's see if it'll take me. So if somebody clicked my link, this is what they would see. Right? And I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot, right? This seems like a lot. But what's cool about this is I'm literally, this first one's gonna take them to my Square to do live blending, order from my website party link, our heroes program. Let's see sprinkle bags. So I click sprinkle bags and it takes them straight to the sprinkle shopping on my website.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have to set this up. Once you get the feel for it, it's not that hard. It's just a matter of wrapping your head around that there's like a page and you have to add links. Accent shades, it's going to take them straight there. And I really like that part of it.
Sure.
I like that they can see what I look like. And
so you just slid that to the side, you swiped. There's a whole other...
There's a, these. So this is like where they're going to shop with me. Mm-hmm. This tells a little bit about what my goal is, how to contact me, where to follow me, come hang out with me in my VIP group. Mm-hmm. It will take them straight to my VIP group. Now if I can get back there. Uh-oh. Well,
stuck because you're on Zoom.
Probably. Why? Okay. There
you go.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Follow me on Snapchat, my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. And then over here, I kind of tell.
Yes. Slid right again.
You know how often these pictures come into play from that selfie place? It was
I'm telling you, that was like the greatest thing.
I know. We have to thank Melanie for these pictures for sure. I tell about me and I tell how I got started and all that. So again, it's all about what you want. Some people don't ever get into any of this, but I feel like if somebody was really looking to join a team or they just wanted to know more about it's there if they want to look at it, if they want to see more about me. I don't know, Melanie, what's something that you would add into this?
I would make one of my first things what my top of funnel is, because I am all about training people that every platform you're on still needs to point to one singular place that you want every single person to end up. So I would put whatever that might be for you. For me, it is the Social Synergy Group Facebook group. Yeah, I want to target everybody top of funnel there, because everything I want to show them and tell them can come from there. If I want to sell a product, it's there. If I want to sign them up for a mastermind, it's there. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So that's what I think would be. Whatever your top of funnels are, would go there.
That's a really good point. Where I typically have this Milkshake link is where people are shopping. So that was my thought process, but I like the idea of the group, honestly, because
what if you send it to a landing page, Krista, like a project broadcast landing page that also had kind of had those buttons, but also had a sign up for the email list. Like you're automatically getting them on that text list or an email list.
Yeah,
and they can still get to the shopping. Because if they click the shopping and they don't buy anything, then you don't ever.
Then you lose them. That's a great point. See, this is why I hang out with Melanie, because she is so smart and has all the things. And I'm telling you.
But that is beautiful.
I even asked her what she would do.
I love it. But that is beautiful. I think that Milkshake is next level. for your business. I do think so. And I looked it up and it is free. The basic milkshake is free. That's what I was looking up when you were talking. And then there is, just like every single app out there, there's the ability to upgrade, and you can upgrade for $2.99 a month.
Super cheap. It's super cheap. And I honestly pay that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even realize I'm paying it, but I forget what it is it gives you.
Well, it said $2.99 a month, and then I am sure, I didn't dig a whole lot deeper than that when I saw it, but I'm sure like everything else, it's probably $2.99 a month or X dollars a year. Then you'll get a couple of months free or something. So I'm sure that's what it is. And so if you pay for the year up front, and then you just do your thing, right?
Yeah, but there's just so much that one could do with that. Now, I would love for you guys, if you watch this, to let's brainstorm and put some ideas down. Like, what would you do with it? Well, what
that's great. Yeah, put it in the comments.
Would you put on it, or what would you add to it, or how would you arrange it? Like, I need some ideas. I need to refresh. I'm always thinking of ways to refresh. Also, I didn't show you, but you know what? The $2.99 gives you analytics. You can tell how many.
Okay.
Let me show. Can I show you guys?
Yeah, no, totally. Ooh, we like data. Yes.
We like data. That's what it looked at me. I haven't looked at it for a while, so it might be
it's still the fact that you can get it is great.
Right. So I'm gonna click my milkshake. Oh, I gotta find insights. So you can tell how many people in a certain amount of time has
last 7 days, 10 clicks.
Yep, there you go.
Click through, like they actually clicked through. That's impressive. Yeah.
Now, also, this is only from where I shared this link.
Right.
So most of the time I'm trying to just get people straight to my group. That is a fact. But like on TikTok, which I don't spend a ton of time on, this is the link that's there. On my main platforms are Facebook and Facebook. So, but I make sure that this link is everywhere so they have access. So that, there's not 1,000 views on this, but it'll tell you how many people clicked and what they clicked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really like breaking things down, and it'll say views, how many people looked at what, where they came from,
mm-hmm.
the location, Ireland, woo, okay, Singapore, whoa, okay. I'm guessing that's TikTok.
Probably.
New versus returning.
I like that one. I like that analytic.
Yeah, look at that. So people are looking. Mm-hmm. They're actually clicking it and looking at different things. So honestly, I haven't looked at this for a while. So I really, wow. Right.
Well, numbers don't lie. Data doesn't lie. So that is great information to have. And I think you're doing very well. The click-through rate is fantastic. But even the views, so like a little bit more than a third of your people are clicking through. So that tells me that what you're seeing works. What you're seeing works. And your number one click-through was your website link. And I think that's because that's first thing on your list, right?
Yeah, probably. So I think maybe rearranging those pages mm-hmm. and putting my group, I think I'm going to do that because usually where I'm using Milkshake is on the places where I'm not spending a lot of time. I just want, and why am I not? Because I stay busy where I'm at.
Right.
Where I'm at. So that is it's nice to have one link though in most places so that people can click it and see all the things. And
right. And you're trying to drive people ultimately to one space. So for a bunch of you, that would be a lot of direct sellers. It's going to be your Facebook community, like your Facebook group. But maybe it's your email list. Maybe it is your text marketing list. Whatever it isn't all of the things. It needs to be one primary thing that you are driving everybody to. So once you get them in there, then you can have them do other stuff. But one primary place that you're trying to get them all to so that you can continue to drip on them.
Can I ask you a question real quick since mm-hmm. we're having this conversation? So people that are on, like for me, I have it on places where I'm not spending a lot of time. So it's places that aren't Facebook.
Okay.
If I drove them to my Facebook group, but they're not on Facebook, I want to say that this was my thought process.
Okay.
Maybe they're not on Facebook.
Are you saying like, I would say the percentage is very small of people that would affect. And then maybe your number 2 is join my email newsletter for free tips. And like, there has to be some value to join your group. Right. There has to be some value to join your email list. It's not just let me advertise all over you every month. Right, there has to be a reason. So maybe your first one is whatever your top of funnel is. So we're going to say, for sake of argument, that it's your group. And then maybe your second one is join the email send newsletter for samples and whatever. So then if they don't have Facebook, then they could, the very next drop would be join my email list.
And again, this is why Melanie is the queen of social media. I'm just saying.
You're so cute.
I'm just saying.
You keep telling me how amazing I am. I'm just kidding.
You're amazing. This is
so good to me. Okay, so that was Milkshake. Again, free app. At least the fundamental basics of it are free, and you can upgrade for $2.99 a month. And we believe that there's probably a deal if you went for a year, but I didn't dig that far to see.
$3 a month is less than a coffee.
Yes, but I am pretty tickled about that. I might really have to go look at that one. I do have Linktree, and I do have clients, and we do set them up on Linktree. But I'm gonna go look at that Milkshake because I do love how robust it is, and I like the swipe feature on the different, like, this is the selling one, this is the recruiting one, or whatever. So I like that.
And you are in control of the font. You saw the different fonts and the colors. You can brand it, with your real colors. And I started with Linktree. I loved Linktree. I really did. I never went to the paid version of Linktree because I happened to be sitting in a kitchen with somebody who used Milkshake.
Okay.
And she taught me how to use it. And I was like, it just happened. So it wasn't like this is better than that thing.
Right. But that's what these cool tools are. It's just to say, this is a resource that is out there. Check it out or don't check it out. It's totally up to you. But this is what's working for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Krista, again, sharing all the great apps. So let me tell you what happened this morning, because we are recording this one. What happened this morning is Krista pulls up her phone. This is just funny because it's us. She pulls up her phone and I'm like, well, what's that app? Well, what's that app? Well, what's that app? Well, will you talk about each one of them? And she said yes. So we are hanging out this morning, doing a bunch of back-to-back videos. We're calling, just like batch posting videos and just recording.
Though, because she was like, well, what do you use? And I'm like, I don't know, nothing really. And she's like, but wait, what's that? And I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Of videos we're making today.
I was like, you get so used to using the things that you use that you don't.
You're exactly right. All right, we're going to come back and we're going to record another one, but you're going to see it another day, but we're going to record another one. And I think I might just do this to a bunch of people in this group. Be like, pull up your phone on the screen and let me see what apps you got. Because there's so much that you're using, like you said, that you don't know.
It's true.
All right, Krista, I'll see you in a few, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.